After reading about Gone Home in the Becker article last week, I decided to try it out for myself. I was initially interested in the game, if you can call it a game, because of the artistic elements and because it blurs the lines between art and gaming. After playing through most of it, I think of Gone Home as more of an interactive art piece than a game. There's not even a way to win. Gone Home, it simply ends when you find your way to the attic and click on the letters the missing sister left for your character, and then the credits roll, whether you found all the clues or not. I've actually reached that point already, but the game does allow you to reopen your game to just before you click on the letters, and I've been working to find some clues that I know that I missed along the way. So here we are in the attic with the letters that I'm not going to click on. One of the things I enjoyed about Gone Home was the level of interactivity. In similar games I play, like Nancy Drew, you can really only click on things that are clues. But in Gone Home, the player can turn lights off and on, you can open all the cupboards and drawers, and you can pick up all sorts of random objects that aren't relevant to the mysteries. It took me a while to get used to that. During the course of the game, players move around the empty house. There are areas that are not accessible at the beginning of the game, and you have to find keys and passageways to get access. There's also a convenient map that you can open that will show you each level of the house and the areas that you've already found and explored. The house is quite big and it's easy to get lost, as you'll see me do, I'm sure. And so the map is very convenient. You can also open these journals. You can read them or you can listen to them. You find them throughout the course of the game. I think I've found most, if not all of them now.
Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
The main story of Gone Home revolves around the younger sister who's run away. However, there are several other narratives that unfold during the course of the game. One involves the mom, who hints at an affair with a colleague. Another looks at the dad and his troubles, including a possible history of abuse at the hands of his uncle, who is also the former owner of the house. Which, of course, leads me to a discussion of the game's appropriateness for students. While the questionable storylines aren't explicit in the game, they are there, and that's enough to limit its suitability. I do think that games like Gone Home, that focus on artistry and stories, are a good fit for art education, even if Gone Home itself may not be. The artistic content of this sort of game makes it a great piece to critique and discuss, which is an important part of art education curriculum here in Newfoundland. And I might consider trying Gone Home itself with a mature group of grade 12 art students as just that, a prompt for critique and conversation about digital art. And I do love the digital storytelling in this way, and I think the game has a very engaging design. I just don't know if it's right for my students.